Shalom, shalom, Israel. This is part 3 of Ezra, the fourth chapter. First Ezra's, the fourth chapter, starting at verse 32. We going into, I believe, the last segment. The truth. The truth shall take away the victory. But first and foremost, let's give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. Yahweh is the Most High God, and Yahushai is who the world innately calls Jesus the Christ, and double honors to the apostles and the elders and great millstone who've been ruling well to the Spirit, teaching His word and believing His word. Mighty shalom to the hopeful elect scattered four corners of the earth, in and out of congregations, teaching His word and believing His word. Lord willing, the Most High continue to put in their spirit to endure. And Lord willing, the Most High have mercy on the other brothers and sisters that's not in the faith. First Ezra chapter 4, reading 33. It says, the emperor and his officials just looked at one another, and Zerubbabel began to speak about the truth. Yes, gentlemen, he said, women are very strong, but think of how big the earth is, how high the sky is. Think how fast the sun moves as it rapidly circles the whole earth in a single day. If the sun can do this, it is certainly great. But the truth is greater and stronger than all these things. Everyone on earth honors truth. Heaven praises it. All creations tremble in awe before it. There is not the slightest injustice in truth. You will find injustice in wine, the emperor, and women. You'll find flaws. All human beings in all they do and everything else. There is no truth in them, right? They are unjust and they will perish, right? A regular man is no truth, is no Yahushai within him. Spirit of the Lord is not within that man. But the truth endures and is always strong, and it shall continue to live and reign forever, right? The truth endures and is strong, and it continues to live and reign forever because Yahushai is everlasting, right? And what do it say? It says, he that endure to the end, the same shall be saved. We have to endure in Yahweh Shem Yahushai. 39, it says, truth shows no partiality or favoritism, right? Respect of person. It does what it is right rather than what is unjust and evil. Everyone proves what truth does. Its decisions are always fair. Truth is strong, royal, powerful, majestic forever. Let all things praise the God of truth. That's fire how it say majestic forever. And it was a majestic angel that came to Abraham, which was really Yahushai. But the truth take away the victory, and most people are afraid of the truth. This is why a lot of people live in lies, on a deeper side, let me just get a precept. We gotta bring this out since we talking about truth, right? St. John 14:6. What it say? It says, Yahushua saith unto him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No man cometh unto the Father but by me. In the spirit, we got to look at this and know when it's talking about truth, it's really talking about Yahushai. His truth is the sincere milk, the parables, the dark sayings, and the prophecies, right? The doctrine of Yahushai. This is the truth, the life that everybody is living or living in the story of Yahweh, regardless if you notice, recognize it, or not, right? Let's finish this off dealing with the response. There's a lot of verses, so we're going to just try to get in there the best we can. It says, when Zerubbabel had finished speaking, when Zerubbabel had finished speaking, all the people shouted, truth is great. There is nothing stronger. Then the emperor said to him, you may ask anything you want, even more than what was agreed. I will give it to you. You will be my advisor. You will be granted the title relative of the emperor. Right? We have to understand the more we speak of the truth, you know, the Lord is going to put spirits on men and women to come hear this word. Right? This is why we're only vessels to teach the Most High's truth, you know, to prepare people. You know, people can count on the men of the Lord to teach them how to get right in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai. That's how I took it. You know, he's like, you know what? You're going to get more than what you asked for because the truth do take away the victory. I need you to come over here. And it makes even better for a king, for anybody in power to have somebody that understands wisdom, knowledge, and understanding that can give you the best answer, the best decision, you know. Verse 43 says, Zerubbabel replied, Your Majesty, permit me to remind you of the solemn vow you took on the day you became emperor. You promised to rebuild Jerusalem and to send back all the treasures that had been taken from the city. Remember that when Cyrus made a vow to destroy Babylon, he set these things aside and solemnly promised to send them back to Jerusalem. You also promised to rebuild the temple, which the Edomites burned down with the Babylonians devastated the land of Judah. So, Your Majesty, because you are a man of generosity, I beg you to fulfill the solemn promise you made to the King of Heaven. And the Emperor Darius stood up, right? Because this is an account that Cyrus said that he would do, you know, but he died, right? It says that Emperor Darius stood up, kissed Zerubbabel, and wrote letters for him to all the treasurers, governors, and administrators in the province, ordering them to provide safe conduct for him and all those with him to rebuild Jerusalem. He also wrote letters to all the governors in Great Syria and Phoenicia, right, with special instructions to those in Lebanon to transport cedar logs to Jerusalem and help Zerubbabel rebuild the city, right? And you want to think this was all the Lord's plan to have these three bodyguards choose this. And the truth took away the victory from all three of them, and it showed it because the temple had to get rebuilt, right? It says, the emperor also provided letters for all the Jews who wished to return to Jerusalem. These letters guaranteed their freedom and ordered all governors, treasurers, and other administrators not to interfere with them in any way. All the land that they require was to be exempt from taxation, and the Edomites were to surrender the villages they had taken from the Jews. Each year, 1,500 pounds of silver will be given for the construction of the temple until it was finished. In addition, 750 pounds of silver will be given each year to provide the 17 burnt offerings to be offered in the temple each day. All the Jews who left Babylonia to build the city of Jerusalem would be granted their freedom together with their children and the priests. The emperor's orders gave specific instructions as follow. The priests must be supported. Their robes and their temple service must be provided. The Levites must be supported until the temple in Jerusalem are completely rebuilt, and the land wages must be provided for all the guards of the city. He also reaffirmed Cyrus' instructions that all the small utensils in the temple and treasures that Cyrus has set aside should be returned to Jerusalem. Then the young man Zerubbabel left the council chambers, which would be Ezra's, and turned toward Jerusalem and took up to heaven and praised the King of Heaven. Look, all praises belong to you. You are the source of all victory and wisdom. And I thank you, O Lord of our ancestors, for giving wisdom to me, your servant. Zerubbabel took the emperor's letters and went to Babylon, where he told the other Jews everything that happened. They praised the Most High, their ancestors, because the power of their ancestors, because he had made it possible for them to go and rebuild Jerusalem and the temple, which bears his name, For 7 days, they had a joyful celebration accompanied by music, right? Rebuilding the temple, foreshadow of rededicating the temple too. But all praise to Yahweh Shem Shai, because when you really look at this, and if you know history, the temple really got destroyed. Our whole, land, just by the Babylonians and the Edomites. And the truth took away the victory where it was supposed to be fulfilled, that the Lord would send, men, that remnant to go back to the land to rebuild the temple, through Ezra, Nehemiah, all praise to Yahweh Shema Shai. This proves that truth take away the victory. And it really goes by prophecy. If the prophets prophesied that this will happen, and it shows that it happened because the king allowed them to go. So that shows that prophecy that the prophet spoke was true. So that shows the truth take away the victory. And with that, Lord willing, you are edified and understand everything you read in the scriptures is true, not fictional. This is really true. And if we believe this, it should be a different faith. We should move a little different. Your thought process should be different. Your delivery should be different. You should understand and come back to the knowledge of knowing that you are a Hebrew Israelite, depending on what tribe. But now we have to come back and be a reflection of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, But Lord willing, this was edifying and straight to the point. With that, it's your brother Darkabar. Shalom.